We're on to another day of doing forming here. They poured these two places here yesterday, and in my opinion, they poured them too soon because they could have formed these and all of this at one time, nailing onto the same forming boards, but they didn't. They real hurriedly formed those. They didn't space it properly. They just poured it real fast, and then they stripped off the forms this morning, which left them nothing to nail to, and then they had to create new pieces to put back on it to nail to. And they didn't get the spacing right back here. And in that back, it's about 3/4 of an inch wider in the front, and that means you gotta float out mortar, float the tile out, and that means this comes out wider. So now to make it look symmetrical, you gotta make this entire one here wider, and then you gotta use more mortar. And I kind of got onto them and asked them to slow down because they could have made this whole top and poured it in one pour. It could have poured right down into this and filled up to the top all in one shot, steel tied everything. And I asked them to slow down, take a breath, and do this properly. And I see something here too. This is kicked around, and then the tile's not going to be right there. We're going to chip the concrete off. Yep, so I need to address that also. I told him, do not pour this without getting me first. Do not. And if you're wondering what this is, we're going to put a bowl style sink on top, and we need to leave a hole through the concrete where we're pouring for where that drain and everything comes through that base, and you got to have it big enough to put your hand up in there and screw all the hardware on and all. So that's where they're at right now. I said, you could have poured this all the way to the top, even yesterday if you poured. And he said he didn't want to break the concrete. And I said, if you go ahead and bend these in a 90 when you put them, you wouldn't have to worry about bending them later. But it's all behind now. I'm just telling you guys, take your time if you're doing any work. And don't get excited. Take a deep breath and figure it out. And a few minutes thinking will save you a whole lot of trouble. They left the flashlight on here. So over here, it's going kind of slow, but I told him slow down. One thing is I'm having to look at all of it as we go, and I just want to be sure. So do not get in a hurry to form all of this. Now it looks like a lot there right now because you're casting concrete, but and there's going to be a whole lot more by the time we're done. But then we'll come back and strip it. So I asked them to do the same they do on the walls and put these spacers in the all thread instead of tapping a nail and tying a piece of wire across, and then the wire spirals like it did in there and spreads out with the hydraulic pressure of the concrete. So I'm treating it just the same as a mini wall because that's really what it is. And so he'll get that in there. And so this is forming a little cabinet here at the end. We're going to pour a concrete countertop, but that's not the finished countertop. We're going to laminate it with this quartz material that we bought right here a while back. And it's got the backsplash, it's got the front lip that turns down across the front of the counter and all. And we'll laminate that on there, and that way it didn't have any weak spot if somebody decided to jump up there and walk on top of it to get to a ceiling or sit up there and act crazy or anything. Things can happen that there's something supporting that underneath that doesn't snap it. Yeah, so we're not just going to be sitting it direct. So I'm starting to put some supports across here, one across over to that side, in the middle, up here. Then I'll cut a sheet of plywood that'll reach from here to right there to that one, and we can pour down in between the same time we're doing this. It just come together slowly. I'm gonna pour a little base front. We drill little holes down here. I'm gonna put some little short steel stobs sticking out, and we're gonna put, there's gonna be a a toe kicker out here on the finished cabinet, and we'll have to put another form down on the floor. But at that base, going down to there and making concrete with the tile, I'm not going to let wood come in contact. I'm going to pour a little concrete base down through there, so that'll be tied all the way around. So we'll get it there, and it's a perfect place for old scrap wood and stuff to get chopped up even more to the last minute. That's a little concrete now. We're just sticking the tip of it in just a little bit. That's good. Yeah. And I have something to grab a hold of to pull them back out later. You better hold this over here. It's going to wiggle out. So on this one, we're going to cast it all at one time, not section by section. When we mix, we're going to have everything ready, double check everything, make sure everything's square, plumb, and level, and then we'll be able to move forward from there. Should be about like that, because it needs to see here, it needs to push in just a little right there. Told them don't mix this yet until I look at it. And I looked out there and they're mixing, fixing pour it, and never told me nothing. So it kind of a little bit aggravating me. So I'm going to tell you here what they need to do, and I'm going to wait till Joel gets up here and I will explain it. All right. What you got to do is one thing. I didn't want this steel here because that's right in the way of the faucet.
Yes, maybe cut more.
Well, but it's not cut, and this one here is in the way of the faucet. Yeah. So this has got to go. You just need to loosen it and move it over that way.
Okay.
Then this needs to be. Well, I'm afraid you don't slip with the hammer, but maybe you can just tap it back and knock this down at the same time. Get it back away a little bit more for that faucet zone.
Okay.
Then you need to take some scrap and go from this corner diagonal.
Yes, I will get scrap like that.
And put diagonals, because this is where it'll crack right here in these corners here with all that center force. So tie that diagonal still there and get this out of the way. Move this one over. Just see if you can tap this a little bit, but be careful, don't bump that wall, like something up there. Yeah, yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, it needs to be near this corner here. You can put it right here, the short piece. You can go like here to here only. Yeah, you don't have to get too much. Don't worry about the back sides. Again, I don't want to interfere with that faucet maybe, because we'll have to drill through.
But is it okay, boss?
Yeah. That'd be good.
It's end of the day, and yes, she is back. Oh, you look at yourself. You have a lot of what you been doing? Ganito ga? Ha? Ganito? She was helping her mom getting some shells. so adorable. Come here. Oh, cute, cute.
Ma, kung may pintada daw, kung i-doing nagdati.
I asked July to take a walk. It's really perfect, to go walking. So, by the way you see it, there's so many people here on the beach right now. And check it out, what are they doing here? So, they getting a shell here. We call this one batitis, a super tiny shell. Just here that buried on the sand. So like it is the season for that shell for now. So that's why like during low tide, people really come over here and getting some shell. So anyway, this shell is, they're more actually to put something soup on that. So you not really get more any meat inside, but it's just for the soup. It's very tiny. Yes, this one here. You see this one? It is so tiny shell. So yeah, we call this one batitis. Rako ng pay. Puga, chichi rako chichi ba? So look at the look at the one that they already done finished getting some shell here. Kids are playing. Yes, a life here, it's very struggling, but do you know it's less stress actually and more fun. As people here only as long as they can eat for 3 times a day, that's all they needed. So so even this kind of thing actually, I understand some people, like let's can say like a rich people. Yes, there's really abundant, but they miss this kind of thing. Actually, sometimes simple things is more memorable and enjoyable to experience. Chi. Ah? It is Makmak daughter. It is Mika. Ano nga nakarga ni? Si Mikay. Si Mikay. Yeah, it is Makmak daughter. Ramig pa, it is windy. Why it was exposed here to the wind? Lagaw, take to light to dadangat lain. Ay, nagtindog. Natindog ron eh. Kaya good morning, everybody. It's a messy morning. Yes, but it's for a few days. For how many days? It's my first time to see Mr. Sunshine coming out. Yeah, but I know for sure it's not gonna be stay longer because there's still another storm coming. Sorry for my looks. I look so haggard this morning. Of course, there's a lot of things to do, and still a bad news. James still not feeling good. So after he get well from like a dinghy, that one that he said, a mild dinghy, and then he get better. Then after that, he caught a bag on from me, caught a bag from me because, like I said, I'm not feeling good that time, and he caught that one. So that is really sad. So meanwhile, he was still resting there, and I just let him. And I just sent July to school. So I'm here right now, so much things to do, sometimes it's overwhelming. So I don't know where I'm gonna do first. And there's a room dumpster must be need to follow up cleaning, of course, like weather like this, it's kind of like especially like this sea spray, all the glass was all like that though, the glass. See, it's need to be clean because of this sea spray. So must be clean. It's really a messy day. I'm really looking forward for this sunny day. So one more day, and tomorrow it's my hubby lobby birthday. Yes, it's James' birthday. It's kind of wrong timing because well, basically apparently I'm going to celebrate his birthday. We're gonna I'm gonna throw some party for him, but of course, due to the bad weather and also for us not feeling good, so we cancel everything. I really want him to enjoy his birthday, but what a timing. But of course, tomorrow I'm still gonna prepare just a little stuff, just only for the family, that at least there's something celebrate for his birthday. So maybe I'm gonna cook some spaghetti and then buy some cake and some other stuff, just easy to fix. Because basically I'm going to throw a party. We already invite some of the couples expat, but well, like I said, things bad things happen, so we're not asking for that. But yeah, I think no matter what it is, it's a blessing that tomorrow that he gonna celebrate the birthday. Oh, my plants is beat up just the way that if you live on the beach. So, but anyway, I'm gonna show you how full the pond here. Wow. Like yesterday, I was tempted to go swim here. But because of I'm still not feeling good, so I'm pass on that. But I really like to swim it here. I like it. Yeah. I can feel the the coldness. So I'm guaranteed that in just only this sunshine is only for a while. I'm guaranteed it's going to be rain again sooner. So I'm here right now to check the Bahay Kubo. I'm guaranteed that it's need to be follow up cleaning, but it's not my priority this time. Maybe I'm gonna do it that later because I need to do some errands. I need to pay our bills for today. I'm going to buy cake here. James cake birthday. Hello. Lang ida. Video lang ko dahil lang. Lots of option. So James requesting me that he like the chocolate cake. I almost got that one. Hello everybody, good evening. So tomorrow is James' birthday, and just only so we're gonna celebrate just a very simple birthday. So James still not feeling good, and he was just resting in the room. So while he was resting there, I have been able to decorate this. I have already a balloon here. I know it's really colorful, but I already have it here. So instead of just wasting money, I'm just only use what I have here. It's just only family tomorrow. He don't want to celebrate actually because he's not feeling good, but I like that even just a family to celebrate. Like it's really different that you're gonna celebrate your birthday. So also this today I was so been busy running, buying some stuff that we need for cooking for tomorrow. And I went to the city and buy some cake, any lot of stuff, and also I bought a gift for him. So I am here cleaning and preparing just by myself. Just a simple birthday with a family. So this is it. Today is the highlights of James' birthday. So you see this one here. We're so busy preparing. Just a simple cook for only for a few people. So yesterday I was already been marinated this pork. So we're gonna cook a pork barbecue today. Fried chicken, chicken curry, and pork steak.
Well, we're continuing on building a kitchen in here now. If you've not watched our videos before, no, this is not the wood that we're using. We're casting these in concrete. These are just forms. The sink will be right here. This is the template for the sink. Sink will be right here. And then it's still going to have a wood face on it and regular doors and drawers and everything like that. But the main structure of it is going to be cement. Because here in the tropics, you get a lot of bugs and stuff that eat things up. And these quartz countertops are also going on there laminated over the top of the concrete. So I want this built to last a long time. If you ever wanted to update it, maybe the cabinet fronts get tired or something or whatever, you could strip down just the fronts, redo it, and it'd be just like new again. Everything else is all concrete. So this is 9mm steel, 2-inch little dividing sections in here where the cabinets are right here. So this have a set of doors underneath this long sink right here. It's got a drain and all built already on it. This is going to have a couple big drawers that slide out right here that you can keep pots and pans and all in. That's what I did in the U.S. In my house there, and I really like it. Mel really likes it too. Those slide out drawers that you can put big pots and pans and all in. Once we get this side right here done, then we're going to reuse some of these forms, and we'll be moving the stove over out of the way. And over in this corner, you see I've got taped off on the floor. We'll be going around again, around that column, around over here into the refrigerator, and it'll continue all right here. I've been really under the weather. First I had dengue, and then as I was getting over dengue, Melinda took on a cold or flu or something, and she was really sick with that. And then by the time I got over dengue, I caught what she had, the cold thing or whatever. And it actually may even be a different thing. It may not been the cold. It might have been the other C word, because that is still roaming around. But boy, it's had me whooped. I'm still not over it yet. Yeah, still not over it. So yesterday we were working on this, and I was just so miserable. The guys didn't know what to do without me. And I said, I am just so sorry, but if y'all could just work half a day and go on home. I just wanted to lay down. But we'll get it there. right now they're going to make some other little pieces to put in on here. And then we got one more set of forms to do down the bottom, a little small piece along that kick, along that toe kick down there. And once we get that, we'll be ready to start mixing and pouring this. We'll probably go over it really fine, make sure we got it all straight, level everywhere, and then pour it this afternoon. Then here in the master bath, we've got this cast already, and we need to pull the forms on it. I'll probably have them pull them here in just a little bit. And this here is where a bowl type sink is going to be on top right here. So we left the opening right there where that bowl sink's going. And we'll be getting this together in here too. It's going to be really nice. And this will also get laminated and some finished work and all done. You won't see any of the concrete once it's done. Everybody's outside cooking, preparing and all. It's my birthday today. Today's it's being recorded September the 20th. And just my luck, I'm under the weather on my birthday. Just my luck. Back to back. Dinghy and then this. Well, that's the way it goes.
It's time to cook the chop suey. Busy. So Miller was doing the barbecue here. It's born on jalag. Pubutan sa kilid. Ang sa kilid na iba ilawi. Amakay. Ang luto punta na tanado no. So everybody have their own task today. Chichi, come here. Oh, looks beautiful. Ginugas-ugas mo mga ano. So Jessa here, she was cooking the chicken curry.
Sinapti mo kay Panay?
It's your birthday, of course, birthday. You must have a long life. So instead of bihon, I decided to cook the creamy spaghetti. Jollibee pork barbecue. Yeah, and the rice was already ready there. And this morning I was been already cooked this pork steak. Pork steak. Da, sa refrigerator.
So the guys are outside mixing concrete right now. And we're about to pour this bottom little base in first. And these little gaps open up right into these here. So we got to pour that bottom in solid first. Let it set up for just a little bit and firm. And then we can start pouring down in the top so it don't just all run out the bottom down here. And looks like it's going to come right along. The fun begin. You gotta scoop it in. You have to pack it in on those sides too. Yeah, you're going to have to push really hard to get that to the middle in there. Yeah. Yeah, so you tap on the side of that form lid down there. I think you took all the tools downstairs. Just even is there a 2x2 outside? Yeah, it's gonna need to be really wet. Here, come around here and tap on that while he works that down. Yeah, it's working. I'm watching it shake down. I have to make it more wet so it'll go down.
Namit na itong isa, Jesao. Ang ako nga, Big Mac, natamaan. Gani. Chicken curry. Barbecue. Pork steak. Chop suey. And fried chicken. Wow, daw fried chicken. Taba daw ano gid ba? The chicken eh. Happy birthday to you.
Blow the dynamite! Blow the dynamite!
Blow!
I'm not gonna blow on it because I'm not feeling good. So you're gonna blow for me.
Blow.
My proxy.
Okay. Okay, let's eat. Ito, pinggani. Kau na, kamu kanon.
Where's that 4-foot level? The long one.
Long, sir.
Yeah, that yellow one. Bring it up here, the long one.
Ano lang, mga